Hello. This is my daily, I guess, not after school special because I'm not in school right now. But this message just is a message that goes out to everyone. Uh, it seems as though, okay, now I know my other video, they wouldn't post it because people have control over my computer, and like this might not even record because people have the power and control over my computer when I'm really just adept with pen and paper. I mean, I can chicken peck things out, and that's about it. This message goes out to anyone who has the power to be able to use, and I probably won't be able to post this, but like I'm not talking about anyone in specific, right? But I've gone online and I know I have friends that are tweakers, right? And they put hidden cameras in my house. And I have government guys that have come here that protect me, that have put cameras in my house, but it's their job as protection people to film me at all times because that's their job. And like they have clearance to do that, okay? I've talked to Ron Johnson, like the representative, like in the Senate, about like a club that I used to work at where they were photographing girls, like with their knowledge, but they're like, it's something that like honestly hurts people, all right? Like you're thinking, okay, girl next door. Who's the girl next door? Who is that like beautiful, like respectful girl next door? Who is that honorable girl next door, right? That makes me happy when I see her, right? It is a problem. I'm not a minor, so it's not like if someone gets a hold of someone's computer and there's like, tapes and tapes and tapes of the last 12 years where I'm nude and or, possibly, like in compromising positions. I am a celibate single person. I practice like a religion and stuff where it's just like I'm in compromising positions, and also, I'm not nude and I'm on the mat and I'm also holding poses and I'm like doing yoga. I'm not always nude, but like even due to the circumstances of some of like the hardships that I've been put through energetically, I'll find myself like nude more often than not. But I am aware of like the Secret Service people like putting cameras in my house. And I'm also aware, I think, maybe of some unwanted cameras that might not be on my property, but that certainly have Zoom and can reach into like the depths of my house where I could be in compromising positions, nude, doing things privately that I would never want anyone to see and that I would never like be hired to do. Like I would never be like a porn star. Have I taken like not even a handful of like nude videos for friends like maybe like 20 years ago? That yes, I don't even know if they're even around anymore. But this is like the mind thing that I've got to like just run past you. Even if the cameras are on your property and they are zooming in to where I possibly like could be like in compromising positions, personally nude and just topless nude because of circumstances, right? If it was, let's say, your father's wife or your mother, and someone was on my property and they had a camera that was zooming in on your mother, topless and or doing sexual things to herself without her knowledge, and they kept a volume of all of these videos on their computer to reference back to. If it was your father's wife, or, he's your father, your father's wife, or if someone had a camera zooming in on your mother and she was nude and or masturbating and they kept volumes of this on their computer, thinking that they have the authority to be able to do that because they're a living creature that actually could, in all honesty, knock on the door and check on the female next door that obviously cries every single day. Here's volumes of Laura crying every single day because of her loneliness. And then here's Laura topless, masturbating. Here's all the stuff. Here's the good stuff, where she's got her knife out and she's topless masturbating, right? That stuff needs to go, because if that was your mother, you would certainly fucking murder that person, wouldn't you? Or at least rearrange their face, or at the very least call the proper authorities and have them intervene and get those photographs and videos of your mother off of this voyeur's computer and shut off his cameras. Food for thought. So that goes out to everyone who has like a pen cam and thinks that they're like fucking private detective over here, right? And that goes out to everyone that it starts when you're like 12 or 13, you're trying to spy on girls, right? Because girls are interesting, girls are hot, girls are mysterious. The boys that come live here, they want to sneak in my room. They want to see like my secret magic potions, that heal everyone. Like, because Laura does magic, right? But if it was your mother and someone had all of these videos of your mother topless, masturbating, crying, you certainly would take action, would you not? All right, that goes out to everyone. Because you have the knowledge to hack people's phones, because you have the knowledge to have a camera on your property, which I'm certain that some cameras are not on your property, they're on mine, all right? But let's just say, no, the cameras are on my property. Well, they can zoom in enough so that you can see my nudity every day and record it and keep it on your computer. Certainly, this needs to stop. All right, that goes out to everyone.